Gosh, we're back.
Yes.
We're here. It's another week. It's been another week.
It's been another week.
We have been
We
studying.
survived it.
We tried. I think you tried harder than I did.
I tried. It was a tough weekend for me to survive.
And yeah, from what I hear, Denver was crazy.
Yeah, I worked this whole week, Monday through Sunday. I think I worked like close to 50 hours.
And it's all about St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, a lot of it was.
Well, I just want to say this right now. We are here. This is the Industry After Hours. I am AJ Broilman.
I'm Gabby.
And we're here at the Industry After Hours. We're on Mile High TV. We're going to give you another great show. From what I know, you have some great stories. We also have a bunch of other stuff happening. This whole week, there's been some funny stories.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's been a lot.
There's been some not so funny stories.
No.
And also we got
mostly funny, I think.
yeah, mostly funny. We're gonna go with it on that one. But so basically, what was it? It was the St. Patrick's Day parade.
Like parade day, yeah.
Okay.
So I actually taking it back. I have a really funny story about Friday night, the night before, because we were all gearing up for Saturday. And Friday night was supposed to be low-key. That didn't happen. I ended up working 10 hours. And so we had this huge party come in. There were like 30 or 40 people. And it was a company party. So one tab, which is awesome. Okay. Open tab. Like they're ordering whatever they want, as expensive as they want.
Did you get graded for that, like automatically?
No, and that's part of this story. That's a...
Okay.
We should have. So I split the party with another server. It was just the two of us on, and we knew it was going to be huge. So we're like, let's just split it and split the tip and whatever. And it made it a lot easier and less stressful because we had a bunch of other tables as well. So we had this party. They racked up over 1,700 in sales.
Wow.
Yeah, it was 1,700. It was closer to 1,800, I think.
Wow.
$500 or $550 of that were purely car bombs.
Just car bombs?
Just car bombs.
Okay, so what is a car bomb again?
It's a shot of whiskey with some Baileys, and then you drop it in a Guinness, and you chug it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's really fun. So they were doing these. They were lining up. They had 10 people, and they were lining up 5 and 5, and they were doing it like flip cup style, where they had to like chug it. Like 2 people would start square off and then chug it and slam it down. And then once they finished, the next person could go.
Well,
and it was like a race.
They
got pretty drunk.
Nobody drove, right?
No. Oh. Thankfully, no.
Yes. Nobody drove. That's
no, and we got very close to having to cut them off because all the car bombs, that all happened within the first like hour or two.
Oh my gosh.
And it got like really crazy really fast, and then they all just like as soon as we were about to say something, like we were like really worried about it, they all tailored off and started drinking beers and stopped taking shots. So they kind of almost like cut themselves off, which is nice.
That's a nice thing to happen.
So yeah, because we were like, you hate to tell a huge party who's paying so much money to get cut off. Like, sorry, you can't drink anymore.
Friday, right?
Yeah. So anyway, so the server I worked with gave them the slips. Like he had the card, and she swiped two slips because she couldn't spend more than 1,000 on each card. So one had 1,000, one had like 800 on it. And he goes to collect them as they're leaving, and he comes up to me and he's like, "We just got so screwed." And I was like, "What happened?" And I look, he just shows me both slips. One's 1,000, one's 800, and there were $30 tip on each one. And I was like, speechless. I was like, you have got to be kidding me that we just made $60 and that's it.
That off how much?
1,800.
1,800, you're getting
$60. Okay,
I think there's and I know we don't have the graphic for this, but
yeah.
I'd really like to show this people. There's a billboard out there that says if you can't tip 20%, don't go out.
Yeah.
Period.
Yep.
Just don't go out.
Yeah, I know.
It's like ridiculous.
Yeah, there's one that
$1,800. You got $60.
Yeah. So anyway,
you had to split that
too,
right?
So Karma, she left her credit card. So he hands it to me, and he's like, I don't want to go up to her because I feel like I'm going to sound like a jerk, basically. Yeah. So you're a girl, you should try to go handle it. So I'm like, all right. So I thought for a second about it, at how I was going to approach this, because sometimes it has to be delicate, especially with how much money they just spent. I know the owner wouldn't appreciate me telling someone off. So what I did was I went out and I found her and I was like, hey, you left your card. She's like, oh my God, thank you so much. And that's the other point. They were like telling us the whole time how much they loved us and how great we did, right?
And then nothing.
So I went up to her and I go, hey, and I pulled her aside from some of her friends and I was like, hey, I don't want this to be awkward or sound rude, but do you know that gratuity wasn't added to this party?
Wow.
And she was like, oh my God, no, I didn't. I had no idea. And I was like, yeah. She was like, I was trying to give you like extra money on top of it. And I was just like, yeah, so like.
Yeah, like
So she's like, here, give me the slip. So, and she's like wasted. So she has like 3 people with her hovering over trying to figure it out. And I'm like standing there because I'm like certainly not going to let them leave again without getting this tip back.
Yeah.
So in the end, $60 turned into $460 tip.
Oh, wow.
We
Okay,
made an
so
extra $400.
It did progress.
It worked
and-
out in the end, especially
Okay.
we figured, we were like, it was stupid of us not to think about adding gratuity, but then we talked to the owner and some of the managers, and we're actually not allowed to.
Oh, okay. Some restaurants.
so it
don't
wouldn't
do
have
that. Some
mattered
restaurants
anyway.
do.
Yeah.
That is something that we're going to talk about.
But even if
later
we
as well.
did, usually gratuity is only 18%, not 20 for parties.
Yes.
So even with that 18% plus 60 extra dollars, I mean, she gave us an extra $100, probably just for the trouble of me having to go to her. So it ended up working out better for us anyway.
So that was Friday night.
That was
wasn't
Friday.
even. That wasn't even.
That
during
wasn't
the
even, no, that wasn't even parade
break.
day.
And what's weird is it's not even St. Patrick's Day yet. St.
I
Patrick's
know.
Day
I
is
still
on the
have,
17th.
I still have another 14-hour day on
And
Thursday, at
I'm
least.
not going to say where you work, but you
Yeah.
work at an Irish
I do,
place.
I do.
This is the first time you've ever worked at an Irish place,
It
right?
is, yeah.
So are you looking forward to St. Patrick's Day?
Yes, I am.
That's funny. Well, the thing is,
Totally.
like, I think it's like
It's gonna be a mess. Especially because Kegs and Eggs is that morning,
yeah.
and we are conveniently located downtown, right by where Kegs and Eggs is going to be.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna get either the beginning or back end of that mess, and we just think it's just gonna be a bunch of drunk people who are already wasted and not spending money and like throwing up and starting fights and.
I think like what I have to say about it, and like you said, you've never worked in an Irish place or whatever, and there's different holidays that take place that you can either be really a part of.
Yeah, for
or
sure.
not
Different
really
holidays
part of.
affect different types of restaurants and bars, for sure.
Exactly. So like you're working in an Irish place, of course, St. Patty's.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna be slammed.
Yeah. And like
for me, like fine dining though.
Valentine's
You
Day,
don't really get slammed on.
probably
St.
like
Patty's Day.
Valentine's Day is a big one.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, of course.
Mother's
Yeah.
Day is the mother. Of
Nice. I see what you did there.
holidays. I tried. I should be pun-ish.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But like, and then Joey's
different.
coming on the show soon, and for him, tacos, tequila, and whiskey. That's what it's called right now.
yes.
That
That doesn't really.
Cinco de Mayo, like
Yeah.
that's gonna be
So,
big
like,
for them.
I think there's different spots. There's different places that get hit harder on certain holidays.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't envy you this
No.
whole week
No.
because you
It's been a
are
mess.
gonna be working hard, and
Yeah.
hopefully you make a bunch of money.
I hope so,
Maybe
too.
you can buy me a drink later.
Yeah,
or
there we go.
something, Because
Parade Day was pretty good. Coming up next, I'll be on with Joey, and we're going to talk about our experiences with working in Parade Days, and he's worked plenty of St. Patrick's Days, so
That's cool. I
he's
can't
going
wait
to talk
hear
about his
that. I
experiences.
can't wait to hear that.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know what?
But-
I'm excited to be back. It
Yeah,
is
me too.
St. Patrick's Day week.
Yep.
I hope you guys are being
Always
safe
exciting.
out there.
Don't drive.
We have some cocktails coming up for you for that, and we're gonna be right back. It is the Industry After Hours. I am Jay. I'm
You're
AJ Broilman.
I'm Gabby.
This summer, look out for motorcyclists on the road. Every year, motorcycle versus vehicle accidents cause over 4,000 deaths. There are over 183 registered motorcyclists in Colorado on the road. So take an extra second to look, because it could save a life.
When you are looking for a gift with that special touch, you need a touch of Colorado. Goods handcrafted by local artisans, which range from edibles to jewelry. Located in Lakewood at Belmar off of West Alaska Drive, our phone number is 303-934-2220.
A touch of Colorado.
A place where everything has that special touch.
There's only one place in Denver that has everything for the gamer, the music lover, or the dungeon delver. Featuring a wide array of new and used music in vinyl, CDs, and cassette tapes. Books, comics, and novella are easy to access and enjoy. D&D, Magic the Gathering, Warhammer, and other titles, new and obscure, are available. So come to Black and Red in North Ridge Shopping Center on 80th and Wadsworth, next to the Hobby Lobby, to get your fix. Open 10 to 9, Sunday till 7.
Due to language and subject matter, this program is intended for mature audiences. Any opinions expressed on this show do not represent those of the Colorado Media School or its affiliates.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Industry After Hours. We're on Mile High TV. I'm Gabby.
I'm Joey.
So, St. Patrick's Day weekend, crazy.
I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
I know, you have been through a lot though, right?
Yes, so before I worked at, where I work now at Tacos Tequila Whiskey, I worked at Old Chicago downtown for about 5 years. So I got to deal with 5 St. Patty's Day. And
that's how you feel. I feel like that after one. And I haven't even done St. Patty's Day yet. I've only done Parade Day.
Oh.
I still feel like that.
I mean, it's both.
Yeah,
And
they're both the same.
It's both. And like I said, I've done 5. And one was more. I think you got to experience one. So you've now experienced, well, you will.
Yeah.
Like Thursday may not be as bad because it's a weekday.
Yeah, that's what we're, depending on the weather, because it's supposed to be cold too, so we're not sure what the turnout's going to be like.
It will probably be a lot better. Normally the parade's always on the weekend, so that normally is more crazy downtown than the actual St. Patty's Day, depending on when it falls.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, it's fun to experience it once, but then it's just not fun.
I know.
Because you're
it's
all
like
drunks. You're dealing with a bunch of drunks.
And it's like a marathon as far as the server standpoint, because I worked like 15 hours, I think, on Saturday. And we all had to because it's so crazy and there's so many drunk people, there's always stuff spilling and you can't walk. And so you're going to get stuff all over you. So we were instructed, the newer ones, I haven't experienced one yet. They're like, bring a duffel bag with a couple T-shirts, an extra pair of shorts, extra shoes, more extra socks.
Sounds about right.
Bring lots of snacks. I didn't eat a full meal the entire day. All I ate were crackers and power bars the entire day.
So there was one St. Patty's Day. It was a St. Patty's Day parade and St. Patty's Day all in one. And we were short-staffed, so imagine being short-staffed for that.
Yeah.
And so a bunch of us had to work open and close. And working at Old Chicago, that was 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. basically. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And which I'm sure yours.
That's what I did.
Places like that. And you couldn't order food because we were literally busy from the moment we opened to the moment we closed. So I never ate all we ate was candy all day. That's all we had. And it was really funny because I remember we were eating candy just all day, and then our GM came in for the evening shift, and he has a box of donuts with him for us.
Oh my gosh!
And so it was a
sugar
pile
rush.
of sugar, but you needed it. But I remember going to bed that night, and I'm like, I had candy for breakfast. Yeah. Candy for lunch. Candy for dinner.
Exactly. Alcohol for dessert.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's,
after 2.
And what I do like about St. Patty's Day is sometimes it's fun to see how people are dressed.
Oh yeah. It's fun to people watch.
Well, it's kind of like the March version of Halloween.
Yeah,
in a sense, because you have crazy outfits. Yep. It's a lot of fun. So I know you did the parade.
I did, yeah.
And was there any fun people that walked in? Do you have any fun stories or anything like that?
There's a lot of drunk people. So what was crazy about Parade Day is it came in waves. So like when I got there, after I got there right around noon, I was the last person to come in. Some people came in at like 7 a.m. So as I got there, it was pretty solid. It wasn't overly crazy, but it was pretty solid. And then in like 3 hours later, it just died, and we had like, there was nobody at the bar. There were like, none of us had any tables. It was so weird. So we all took a couple breaks, which was nice, to go out for like half an hour, have a quick drink, you know, and just kind of get your mind back in the game, because we all knew we were going to be there until 2 a.m.
Yeah. So in my experience, I never had waves, like ever. It was always just open to close, always busy until literally that last,
Yeah, so then after, like, as soon as we got back from break, we got slammed, and it was like that pretty much the rest of the way. But it was nice because we cut a server. The place I work has 2 different, like, areas and 2 different bars, so there's different servers on each area. And the one area I was in, there was 3 of us serving the whole place, and one of them got cut right when I got back from break. And then as soon as she got cut, there was 2 of us, and it got slammed. So it was actually really good.
Yeah, for you guys.
Yeah, that was the only way we were gonna make money, because we like barely made any money until then. So it was really nice. That made up for everything.
See, for us, that was always our bread and butter day, because we were always just so busy.
That's what everyone was saying that I work with that has worked there for so long, is that they tell all the new people, this is the day that you will make all of the money. Like, you'll make it all back. We've been struggling for like January, February isn't always the best months, especially up near like Lodo and stuff like that. It's because soon, not a lot of people are up that way. No. So they were all like, oh, it's gonna be insane. Like, and it actually, from everyone else's point of view that has worked there before previously, it was a mellow parade day. So
now, are you allowed to dress up at all?
Yeah, we were. I had a server, one of my good friends, started like with her normal clothes, but she had a couple like green socks and like a headband or something. But every time I saw her, it was like 4 or 5 times throughout the day, she had added something onto her, or like someone had given something to her. So like she had a pin, and then all of a sudden she had like, I came up like to her, and she looks at me, and she has like all this like face paint across her face, and then someone gave her like a tramp stamp on the back. So I was like, every time I look at you, something is being added. So that was pretty funny. We had necklaces, bracelets, and like stickers and all kinds of stuff, but we couldn't get too.
Well, the reason I asked that, so my favorite part of St. Patty's Day, that's the only reason why I do miss working downtown, was I was dressed up as a leprechaun.
Nice.
I have a full-scale leprechaun costume, and I remember the very first time I did it was every guest I feel like wanted to take. I had all these like drunken people wanting to take pictures with me.
Yeah.
And I remember that night, like after it ended, and we were all just talking as coworkers. Everyone's like, tomorrow a bunch of people are gonna wake up with a leprechaun in their pictures and be like, "Who's this guy?"
Who was that guy?
So I love doing it. It's like a full blown. I look like the guy from Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
It's that outfit is what
awesome.
it is. So that's the only reason I like it. But otherwise, like where I work now, and you alluded to it last segment, is that's not a busy time for us, which is great, because I don't like dealing with like all the drunks of downtown. I remember when I worked downtown, we also got busy for the the beer festival that always happens.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I forget what it's called, but
I'm glad that that's part is over with, and we don't have to deal with that.
I still have to go through this Thursday though, so it's gonna be a mess. I'll have plenty of more stories on Monday, next Monday, next show.
I don't think it'll be as crazy as the actual party or the actual parade.
I think it's just gonna be. It is just a Thursday, but I think it's gonna be a lot drunker and more of a mess than what it was before. But anyway, we're gonna go to break now, and we'll be back with AJ after this, and we're gonna talk about some funny news. So we'll see you after this.
This game sucks. I need to get a new one.
Why don't you go to Buyback Games, man?
Who the heck are you?
At Buyback Games, you can buy a variety of new, used, and even classical video games. They also specialize in on-site system repairs and disc resurfacing.
Buyback Games. Buy, sell, trade. Mile High Wine and Spirits, we believe you should expect more and pay less. We are Colorado's finest purveyor of wines, spirits, and craft beers. Mile High makes any occasion special, from backyard barbecues to a memorable dinner party. We have the finest selection of craft beers and international wines. At Mile High Wine and Spirits, we believe in providing the finest products at the lowest prices every day. Located here in Lakewood in the heart of the Belmar Shopping Center. Mile High Wine and Spirits. Expect more.
I've been alone with you inside my mind. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Cause you know just what to say, you know just what to do. And I want to tell you so much. I love you.
Hang on, man. I need something to drink. Yeah, man. I need something to drink. Let's go get some water.
Go Fast isn't just an energy drink, it's a lifestyle. And no other company does extreme like Go Fast, even if it's a game of one-on-one. Remember, if you need to do extreme, then drink Go Fast.
Due to language and subject matter, this program is intended for mature audiences. Any opinions expressed on this show do not represent those of the Colorado Media School or its affiliates.
What is up, guys? I'm back. You guys just had a really...
Oh, you're back?
I'm back.
Wow, so what?
I'm back.
I'm back. This is the Industry After Hours. I am AJ Broman.
I'm Gabby.
I'm Joey.
And you guys had a really good conversation there about St. Patty's. That
Oh
was
yeah.
kinda cool.
I'm gonna have a.
We
I'm gonna have.
continue and you can just leave.
I know we were actually
what?
having plenty of good conversation without you,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
know,
fine. And I'll have a lot more to say about next Monday about this Patty's
So
Day
basically,
coming up.
guys, I'm back.
I think that's all they need to know.
No, you guys are awesome, and I like that conversation. That was really cool about how working the St. Patty's Day and all that stuff, how that works, and
madness.
it's different. It's different for every restaurant. It's different for every position in the industry.
Exactly.
Like you guys you're a host, you're a server. It's totally different from my perspective.
You being
In
a
the
chef,
kitchen,
it'd be
It's
completely different.
and that's why we're called the industry, not just this is AJ's Chef Corner.
Because
So-
it wouldn't
Although
be that
you would
good.
love that. Come on,
I would
you'd
love that. You know, we're all pompous buttheads.
That's right.
Anyway.
It wouldn't be as good. So.
So there's some
Exactly. We had a flair.
there's been some really funny news happening.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Around the country.
Yeah.
I
Some
don't know if you
interesting
guys.
stuff.
I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Applebee's.
Oh, Applebee's.
Oh,
Making all the right
Applebee's.
decisions.
Making all the right decisions. Basically, what they did is in Tennessee at an Applebee's, they decided to when some kids ordered some root beer, they decided to serve them the not your father's root beer.
Oh no.
Which I don't know if you know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
that
We've-
is.
yeah,
It's
we've had-
alcoholic, is what
We've
it
had
is.
that. We actually had that at
So they gave them a can, and that is actually like strong.
yeah.
It is.
It's like it's stronger than like
5.5.
most beer, I think, or
Yeah,
something.
it's,
It is.
it's
It's not-
almost
yeah.
a malt liquor.
Yeah.
If you will.
Oh, jeez.
So
That's not
they-
good.
Well, it was, I mean, it's bad enough that they're getting like, alcohol anyways, but then you
Yeah.
add that behind it.
I love
it's
that
just
picture.
awful. That picture's the best.
But like the whole
But
thing is
seriously.
like, you know, I guess if you're like 10 to 12 years old and you live in Tennessee,
You
know,
can get
you know where
alcoholic
to
root beer.
go to get drunk.
They'll hook you up.
Has there,
They'll
I
hook you
mean,
up.
with what you read, has there been any like sanctions or anything like that?
The two employees that it happened to got fired.
I would
Surprise,
hope
surprise.
so.
Well, I would
Yeah.
hope so. as
Well, and
Really? They didn't
how
get
did
a
it,
medal
the
and
other
an
thing I want
award?
to know is like, oh, that's just ridiculous. And the bartender like gave it to them.
yeah. So
Crazy.
Where was the
I mean,
manager throughout all this? That's what
I
wanna
don't know, and I don't know why he didn't get canned.
Yeah,
either, 'cause
I would
you
feel like
think-
the manager's the one in charge.
I would have
Yes.
loved to see that conversation. I want to know who realized it, the kids, the parents, the server.
Well, and that's my thing is like, okay, so at what point do you realize your child just got served 5.5 alcohol
Oh my gosh.
in a root beer?
Well, I want to know, was it after they drank it? Or, because you know how kids drink.
yeah.
I mean, they're,
Is
they
this
chug
real
their
life?
drink.
If I were to, I'm assuming, and again, I know we don't know every little detail that happened. That they probably like were with their family there. They probably like went back to the table
and then the effects came, and we're
yeah.
like, what's going on?
Yeah.
because he's gonna affect somebody smaller than like,
Absolutely,
it would
and
us.
quicker.
Yeah,
Absolutely, yeah.
And like,
It could end up being potentially really dangerous as well.
I do want to say this: it is a fabulous root beer, and
is.
if you want to make an alcoholic float, it's great to use with a little
My
vanilla ice
boyfriend and I
cream.
just bought those so that we could have your beer floats.
It is so good.
It is
You know
amazing.
what's funny? We had them. It's supposed to have been a few months ago. We had them at work, and the goal was to try to like sell out of them. And
Okay.
it was like quick. Like,
Oh, it was so easy.
gone.
We just got them at my restaurant too about a month ago. They must have done a big promo around
Maybe
all the
that's
places
supposed to what it
because we
was.
got them too, and they sell like crazy.
Well, they
It's
have
insane.
another one too. There's another root beer.
Yes.
It's oh my god.
It's called like a hard root beer.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. I know what you're talking about.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
They are quite.
But they serve those in bottles. I like cans.
So
like
I
the
got some
cans.
other news. I don't know. You guys drink a lot of milk?
I did, yes.
I like milk.
Me too.
Milk is good, especially in milkshakes and other stuff.
Normal milk,
I
though.
had a milkshake last night, so that's good.
Not so much raw milk.
Yeah.
No.
Well, and that's the thing. So like we got these legislators in West Virginia who have totally fought to get raw milk legalized. Well, the thing,
I don't know. Aren't there more important things going on in our country that we could
Right.
be fighting for?
Right? Exactly. Why would you?
The thing is,
I don't know. I don't get it.
these legislators who legalized raw milk have now been getting sick from guess what?
Raw milk?
Drinking raw milk. So I'm just gonna put this out there. Like we've been drinking homogenized milk for a long time. It has happened like I don't know for like a century now. What is the point of this?
I don't know.
Like, why are we
why
even
raw-
like
well,
why?
like why is and I don't know enough about like the what ingredients or
I don't know why
or
either. I'm
what-
sure there's
but,
benefits,
how,
but-
what are the benefits? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like what are the benefits of raw compared to like what you and I drink every day?
Okay, here's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
There's enzymes in your stomach that are going to digest stuff at a certain like capacity or a rate. And if you're drinking raw milk and you're doing that, and it's gonna mess up your stomach because we haven't done that for years.
Yeah.
We've been drinking homogenized milk, so our enzymes are a little bit different in our stomachs. It's basically like I'm not gonna use the R word, but I think it's really stupid that we would even go back to this
Oh yeah.
Yes.
point. Like we figured it out. Our human bodies have come up with the enzymes and we digest things a certain way. And it's just stupid to even try to go back and go, hey, we can have this because it's not like
I wonder what even
anymore.
would it taste like the difference in.
It's weird.
I'm not
You can
even willing to
actually-
try.
I kind of want to try it, but like not get the. I
you
don't want to
ever-
get sick afterwards if that was possible. But
Have you guys ever
I kinda
seen
wanna try it.
Napoleon Dynamite?
Yes.
Do you know when he's drinking the milk and he goes, this cow got into a batch of onions?
Okay, it's been
Right?
a long
And,
time since
he's
I've been-
tasting
yeah,
milk.
yeah.
Raw milk.
That is exactly what you're going to find out of raw milk.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You are going to taste the milk and you're going to know exactly what that cow ate.
That's gross.
Oh,
You're
okay,
gonna-
all right,
because
then no.
it-
Never
yeah.
mind. I'm trapped.
I have no desire.
I don't want.
It comes out of the teat.
Yeah,
if
I
you
know where it
will,
comes out of. You have to remind me of that.
And and
Thanks
you
for this
get-
little lesson.
Yeah, I know,
Would you
right?
like to demonstrate as well?
I know, right?
You want to get on your...
Why are you looking at me?
Nothing.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't. I was looking at him. He's the one with the nice butt. Anyway.
We're getting back to that again.
That's not what you
Oh
said
my gosh,
earlier.
We could come back to this anyway. And
That's
this is
ridiculous.
the industry after hours.
Social media.
Who are you?
I'm Gabby.
Oh, I'm Jay.
You can't even say your
I'm
name.
AJ Bartleman.
Joey.
Yay, we're doing good. We're on Mile High TV. We're going to be back in a few. Can't wait to see you guys. Good luck dealing with us again.
Grappa's Bistro is your best choice for fine Italian cuisine. It's perfect for a romantic evening out where you can enjoy the extensive wine bar or listen to live jazz. Grappa's offers a comfortable atmosphere with both classic and modern Italian entrees from all regions of Italy, as well as daily happy hour specials. Grappa's, come and enjoy a beautiful dining experience, located in Belmar District in Lakewood, Colorado.
Inamax, America's finest sleep product since 1975. Inamax provides what you need most, a great night's rest. Sleep is essential to good health. With over 1,200 products to choose from, Inamax has it all. From air, water, coil, memory cell, latex, and even RV mattresses, Inamax is your one-stop shop for all your bedroom needs. So don't delay. Stop in today to one of our showrooms in Denver or Loveland. Inamax. Rest assured.
Come as you are and join us at the Mosaic Church in Inglewood. Whether you're interested in an adult ministry or Inglewood's first youth center, Mosaic Church has something for everyone.
It's very welcoming, it's very open, nobody is turned down here.
We also have community outreach programs like our food bank, which helped feed more than 60,000 people last year.
It's a very special place to Inglewood too. It's a very community-driven organization.
Mosaic Church, a place for all, a place for grace.
At Peak Beverage, you can expect a professional and courteous staff, eager to provide you with an exceptional custom package event. With a large selection of fine wines, local beers, and a wide variety of spirits, you'll be able to host any event or party with little effort at all. Peak Beverage is a green company, recycling all products brought to your event location. Visit our website, peakbev.com. Peak Beverage, bringing you the party you want.
Due to language and subject matter, this program is intended for mature audiences. Any opinions expressed on this show do not represent those of the Colorado Media School or its affiliates.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Industry After Hours. We're here on Mile High TV. I'm Gabby.
I am AJ. Hopefully.
You got it right. Anyway, so please like our Facebook page. It's the Industry After Hours. Tell your friends. Share stuff with us. Email us at theindustryaftterhours@gmail.com. We also have a Twitter that you can tweet us at Industry After.
And also we have a webpage, and it is called theindustryaftterhours.wordpress.com.
Yes.
So
What just came out of your mouth?
What?
I said that was. I would say that again.
theindustryaftterhours.wordpress.com.
Okay, much better.
There we go.
Okay. Jeez.
So what do we got?
I don't
What's
know
coming
what
up
we
here?
have. Okay, so I got this really good friend, Joe. He was on our show last week.
Yes.
He said
was.
some really cool
He had
stuff.
he had a cool interview.
I got this really cool interview with him again. He brings up some really good points, and I think we're gonna go to that in about 2 seconds. So let's go to that interview. This is Joe Weddick, and he's a chef, and he's a great guy as well.
The customer comes in and says, "Oh, today I feel like a."
No, you have to present it to them in a way that they are gonna want it.
You know, the customer comes in and says, "Oh, today I feel like a burger." And so they're going to go down to the thing, and they're going to be like, "Well, I know you make all this stuff, and you probably make it really good, and I'm not going to be adventurous because I just walked in and I want my burger." And unfortunately, with the American diet, I think you see it probably a little bit different. You go and you talk. You go to different countries, you know, and it's weird that you go into a restaurant and you sit down and you say, "Oh, I'm going to have this," and you make your decision based on what you want as a customer, not, "Hey, I'm going to go to this place and have this experience, and this guy's going to offer me some options, and I'm going to play it like I'm going to the movies." Jonathan always says, he's like, "Why do you go to the movies and you hate the movie and you don't get your money back? But if you go into a restaurant and you don't like what you ordered, even though you ordered it, you want your money back."
That's a really good point right there. I think we're spoiled in that way.
We're totally spoiled. We're America, and we want our tomatoes in the middle of the winter, even though they're not seasoned.
Totally.
You know, and
Because other countries don't do that. Other countries do not do that. They feed you based on what is in season. But like in America, we have potato farms that are built just for McDonald's. You know, it's ridiculous.
Well, when we went into the mass production of the supermarkets and everybody, I mean, we're going to come into a real problem here because in the next 10 or 20 years, we're going to hit a crossroad where we need to produce enough food to feed the 7 billion people of the world, but you kind of have to do that at a mass production level. But unfortunately, you're leaking so much of the nutrients and stuff in that process But you're actually not, in the end, actually eating food.
So I think there's a lot of good points
Absolutely.
in this
That was a great interview.
conversation. And one of them, the biggest one I think is, okay, so we go to a movie.
Yeah, this is the one that I.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
really
let you
think-
take
'cause
this one.
I'm a big movie fan. Like I go to the movie theaters a lot.
Yeah.
And hearing that, like it surprises. It surprised me how true it is.
Yeah.
Like I don't think
it's a very.
I don't think I've
statement.
ever gone to see a movie, gone out of there, been like, oh, I hate this. I'm gonna go get my money back.
No.
Normally, I just drive away and I'm like, dang, that was a really bad movie.
Yeah, like,
Well,
man,
and then
I
I'll-
just wasted an
I mean,
hour or two,
yeah,
whatever,
exactly.
like,
Or
you're not- you would never-
you'll talk badly about it and tell people, oh, don't go see it. But
Yeah.
I'm never asking for my money back.
You would never. I would never think to do that.
Whereas you go to a bad restaurant and you immediately are like, okay, I want this off my bill.
But
I want
you
this off
order
my bill.
it.
Yeah,
You
no, that's why
order the food.
That makes you realize, like, it's very fascinating. Like
Yeah.
now when I go to the movies next, it better be a good movie. Or I may start doing that.
Don't be that guy.
I'm like, you know what, this popcorn does not taste very good.
Please, and I got some ideas about that whole concept as well. Yeah, I'll get into them later, but I have some great ideas about that concept. The other thing is he brought up the mass production and how literally, and I think I said this as well, as like we have potato farms just for McDonald's. I don't think people understand exactly how crucial this is.
Yeah.
Yes, we do need to feed the masses. Yes, we do need to be able to feed 7 billion people. But the thing is when you plant one thing on a plantation or a farm, and you're only growing one thing, what do you think's going to come out of that ground? That one thing,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
all those nutrients. Broccoli needs different nutrients than potatoes. Carrots need different nutrients than broccoli. Tomatoes need different nutrients than potatoes. So if you're strictly just doing one plant, and that's what we're doing right now when we're mass producing, we are soaking all those nutrients up, and then guess what happens to that soil? You can't use it.
That's it.
You can't use it. That's it. So, like, how are we going to continue feeding the masses? How are we going to continue to do this? And I think a lot of people don't understand, like, how important that is.
Absolutely. Especially, I mean, there's just more and more people every day. We're constantly growing, and the type of food we're eating is constantly changing and getting more processed as well. Like, we need to go back to the roots.
Farm to table, man.
Yeah.
We need
Or
farm to
grow
table.
your own food.
Exactly.
How about that? Grow your own veggies. Start a garden.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
but going off of what you were saying too, the tomato, the part of the interview I thought was interesting was when he says how everybody wants the tomato or
The
everybody wants
tomatoes
a
when they're
tomato,
not in
but they're
season.
not. Yeah, they're not in season.
Yeah, we're Americans.
But I feel like that's what
We want what we want when we want it.
exactly.
and that's part of the problem. Because
Exactly.
look, there are, and it's weird how America does that, whereas other countries don't as much.
Yeah.
They feed you seasonally.
Yep.
And I think it's sad that we do that
Well, yeah.
because really we're taking away from our number one. Food should be life. Food should be like us coming together
Yes.
and eating and doing something together. And we can get more on this here in a few.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do another little social shout out real quick. Follow us on Facebook. I'm begging
Just
you.
like it.
Just like it.
Tell your friends.
You like everything else like this too. You like McDonald's like this.
You like tomatoes when they're
Yeah.
not in season.
You like tomatoes when they're not in season like this. I am AJ Broyle, man. I'm standing here with these guys.
Yep.
Oh,
Gabby.
Joey.
Yeah, there we go.
He always makes it all about him.
And you know what?
It is totally about. It
You know what?
is
We're gonna
all
be
about
back.
it. We know
Oh my
that.
God.
We're going to be back after these few messages. Talk to you soon, guys.
And cut.
Hey, did you remember those Doritos from my Super Bowl party tonight? Oh, yeah. It's in my car.
Hey!
Breaking news, Doritos stolen. High-speed foot chase through Belmont now. See you at the party.
Doritos!
Be your own person. Choose your own music with Spotify.
Party people dance.
No matter who you are, you always have a choice. Choose your music with Spotify.
Tease Hair Salon in beautiful downtown Littleton has the product, skill, and passion to make you look and feel like a star. As a Paul Mitchell focus salon, our stylists receive ongoing training to stay on the cutting edge with today's hottest styles. From everyday to formal, we can help you achieve that perfect look. Pamper yourself with our first-class nail surfaces. Tease Hair Salon. Let us help you find the perfect look.
The Rock Wood Fire Kitchen. Hand-tossed pizzas with a variety of toppings and blazed up in our wood fire oven. Specialty burgers and pastas. Don't forget to join us for happy hour, $2 off of our signature buckets and lava lamps. With a great rock and roll atmosphere, you can't lose at The Rock. Hell yeah, that's good pizza. Happy hour, Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. to close. 3 locations in Lakewood, Parker, and Highlands Ranch.
Due to language and subject matter, this program is intended for mature audiences. Any opinions expressed on this show do not represent those of the Colorado Media School or its affiliates.
Oh my gosh, we're back.
Yay.
Yay.
I don't know why I said that.
I am AJ Broman.
Joey Shore here.
Yeah, you're watching the Industry After Hours. I just want to say something about, did you see what The Rock was cooking?
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I didn't smell it,
No.
but I saw that place is actually pretty freaking good. And
It
they have
is.
good
I've been
pizza.
there a couple times.
Although, I'm going to tell you this right now,
Mhm.
I've never seen anybody in that restaurant flipping dough like that guy in that.
I guess a couple times I've been in there and I
commercial.
haven't seen that. But it is good. It is good pizza.
It is good
Yeah.
pizza. I'm gonna try to stand where I need to stand.
Right.
So we have some stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, geez, we just got over. What did we just get over?
Talk
The
about
whole
the
Applebee's,
Applebee's, we talked about the interview.
Yeah, we got all that
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Huh.
So a
Now
lot
we're
of stuff
talking about
happening.
Stories in the industry.
Yeah. Okay. So
Go first.
Let me. No.
You want me to go
Do you
first?
want?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
you go first.
So we were talking. So basically, AJ and I have been talking just about real embarrassing stories or the worst day stories that we've had, and I mean I could give you probably hundreds and everything like that. But one that comes to mind for me.
You don't have
is,
enough time for hundreds.
Yeah, right. You never know. But anyways, one that comes to mind for me is back when I was working at El Chicago. It was a Friday night. The shift had just started. We knew it was something was going on that night. We knew it was gonna be a really big night. And I was up at the host stand and I turned and there was a nail and I ran into the nail and my entire pant leg just ripped open and completely rip open, underwear completely exposed. And so my boss was like, you have 2 options. You can either find some duct tape and we can try to duct tape it together, or I have to send you home. And so we decided to duct tape it, but that meant that I had to walk very carefully. Now, as a host, to walk carefully when you're really busy is impossible. And trying to not really and it was dark and I had black pants, so it was kind of hard to see the way we did it, from far
Yeah.
away. But I'm sure every guest was like, why is this guy walking really weird to the tables? Why is, and it was just embarrassing and everybody got to see my underwear and yeah.
What, you're complaining about that? Wait a second.
I don't like people seeing my underwear, Yeah.
I don't know. That's
one
good
of them.
though.
But that's
one of them.
Yeah, it's one of them.
So
your turn.
Okay, I have a similar.
Okay.
If you will. I was working at a place in Austin, Texas, and I had these really baggy pants on. And I mean, you've seen chef pants. They're baggy.
Right. Yeah.
They have airflow, all that good stuff. I'm walking, and I don't know if you've ever seen you know how in the kitchen they have the big can openers that stick in the on the side of the table.
Yeah.
So they had one of those, and I just happened to walk by it at just the right amount of time and just the right You know,
Yeah.
it was perfect timing. And my pocket, one of these pockets, just grabbed a hold of it.
Oh no.
And I ripped my pants off.
Awesome.
So basically, I was wearing one sleeve of pants.
Oh, wonderful.
But the whole thing
Oh,
just
really? That's awesome.
And my chef thought it was hilarious, of course,
yeah.
because like who's not gonna laugh at you when that
Exactly, right?
happens?
Yeah.
Like only your good friends.
Yeah, right? It's, of course.
Yeah. So I had to go. I had to go into the chef's office. He had to pull out a pair of his pants, and he's like, "I haven't washed these in like a
gross.
week." So the rest of the day, I was sitting there wearing
awesome.
these nasty
Pants that aren't
chef
yours.
pants that aren't mine.
Oh man.
Totally ripped
That's
my pants
awesome.
off. What else you got
So
for
I
me?
got. All right. So this is one of my faves. Is that back again at Old Chicago? It seemed like everything happened at Old Chicago as far as just crazy, embarrassing.
That's cool.
It was
Chicago's a cool city.
Old Chicago. The rest
Oh,
not
you mean the
Chicago.
right- oh,
No,
right,
here in
yeah.
Denver. Yes. Anyways, so we were really slow one night, and my manager would like to just try to get people to do different things, kind of dare them to do stuff. And he asked me if I had ever done the cinnamon trick before.
Oh
you know what that
gosh,
is?
you didn't do
Yeah.
it, did you?
So,
Oh my
so
gosh. Come
basically,
on.
you know, it's where you take a spoonful of cinnamon and you try to eat a spoonful of cinnamon. And so we tried it, and it was really funny because two of my other, like our bartender and one of the servers was like, if he can't do it, we're gonna try it. And so I do it and put it in my mouth, and I'm so confident. And I get the spoon, I get it in my mouth, and all of a sudden, I can't move. Like I can't like move my lips or move my teeth, anything. And I started coughing, and it ended up all coming up. It looked like a chimney. And after I did it, after that happened, the other two were like, yeah, we're not trying that. But then what happened was, shortly after, we got really busy unexpectedly, and I had cinnamon all in my beard. So here I am, like the rest of the night, like having to do my job with cinnamon in my beard, and I'm like, do people know that I have cinnamon in my beard? Like all over.
my gosh.
Because it was literally, I couldn't get it out of my beard until I got home and showered.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Yeah.
The song goes, it's a spoonful of sugar, not
Yeah,
a spoonful of cinnamon.
So I should try the next time.
Yes, that's the
Probably
way
a
it
lot
works.
easier.
I got a really quick one for you too.
Yeah.
We've all done the challenges at work. We've all done jokes at work and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. And I remember one time a guy put a little vinegar in my drink. It was like near the end of my shift, so I drank the vinegar. I was angry. So basically, we had black straws, and he drank Dr. Pepper. So what I did is I put a little kabiyaki, which you can't really smell. It's like reduced eel sauce. It's a Japanese thing.
Yeah.
I put a little bit at the bottom of his straw, and I filled his whole straw with powdered wasabi. And then put a little kabiyaki at the top, put the straw in his drink, and I was like, here's your Dr. Pepper, buddy.
Oh my goodness.
And that guy was angry at me for a while, but I don't care because I became a sous chef at one point. So he could be as pissed off as he wants. And he also knows the chef that threw a steak at my head because he was working that day. And you know who you are if you're out there watching this show. But you know what happened to you too. That was a pretty funny thing.
That's all. That is funny. I mean,
Yeah.
again,
He almost puked.
we could sit here and go on and on and on. There's
and
so
on
many.
and on.
I mean, that's the fun part about the industry. There's so many
cool stories.
unexpected things that happen. Whether it be you interacting with your coworkers, whether it be with guests, like no matter what, there's just so many.
Something's gonna happen.
And it's something you never expect to happen either.
Yeah, totally.
It's that's what
And
I love.
we got some more stuff coming back after we get back from this break. I'm AJ Broilman.
Joey here.
Joey here, and well, nice butt Joey is what I call you.
Ah, thanks. I appreciate that. I gotta come up with a nickname for you.
You are the Sam to my Frodo.
I love it. So true.
We're coming back. It's the industry after hours. We're going to talk about a little bit more stuff, maybe some wage issues coming up here pretty soon. See you soon, guys.
Theoretical Link.
All right, you guys ready to go?
We're
open Tuesday through Thursday at 11 a.m. Come in or call to make your appointment today. Located in Denver at 7531 East Iliff Avenue. Call us at 303-750-0133. Theoretical Inc.
Toy Auto Masters, giving you honest service for over 20 years. Our friendly and helpful staff offer regularly scheduled maintenance, engine repair, and more. Award-winning service from certified technicians and free shuttles. We'll have your Toyota, Acura, Honda, or Lexus back on the road.
I'm Dave Watson. I founded Toy Auto Masters in 1995. 47,000 vehicles later, you can be assured we'll take care of your vehicle too.
Call or click today for Service You Deserve by people you can trust.
This summer, look out for motorcyclists on the road. Every year, motorcycle motor vehicle accidents cause over 4,000 deaths. There are over 183 registered motorcyclists in Colorado on the road. So take an extra second to look, because it could save a life.
Due to language and subject matter, this program is intended for mature audiences. Any opinions expressed on this show do not represent those of the Colorado Media School or its affiliates.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Industry After Hours. I'm Gabby.
I'm AJ.
I'm Joey.
We're here on Mile High TV.
Yes, we are. We are on Mile High TV. We're students.
Yes, and guess what? The show does not suck. It's awesome.
It is awesome. It's the best show ever.
Good, I'm glad you say that.
This is what we do. This is what we do. You guys need to pay attention.
Yes.
We got some cool stuff happening. I don't know if you guys have heard about this. I mean, I think we could talk about this for like hours on end. But you know, like how all these fast food employees, especially McDonald's. I'm not trying to call them out, but they're the
Well, they're
ones.
making the statements.
Well,
they're the
yeah,
ones
they're
that
the ones that are.
They're in the headlines.
And they want to make freaking
$15 an hour.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
I
I'm
don't-
sorry.
I don't make
That's
$15
ridiculous.
At
Yeah.
McDonald's, what? So 18, 19-year-olds, not even that, making.
Yeah, you're getting out of high
$15
school.
an hour.
Like, okay, the point of having a fast food job isn't
It's
to
a starting point.
make a crap load of money.
Yeah.
It's
a starting
it's to know how to work.
Exactly. It's
Yeah,
beginners.
work for your paycheck.
But it's also like
Not
it's
just
almost
giving
like
you all this
it's almost
money.
like, and I know we're in school. It's almost like the introduction to the restaurant industry. It's like
It is,
your
yeah.
first job.
Yes.
Yeah. Should not be making 50
But
bucks.
my thing
No.
is I kind of want to challenge these guys.
Yeah.
I kind of want to be like, look, dude, if you want $15 an hour, then come do what I do.
Yeah.
And then I'll go make $15 an hour at Mickey D's.
Yeah, it's not fair that they can say that they need $15 an hour when there's plenty of us working that don't make $15 an hour.
Or if they were to really do this, then they need to up everyone else's wages.
Yes, that is the big
that's
point.
the key.
Because I think basically, if you're gonna be making $15 an hour at McDonald's, then I want to get paid $20 an hour
At least.
working at a fine dining restaurant.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's unfair. I do believe the minimum wage should be raised a little bit. I know cost of living is higher. We are getting into the election year, all that stuff. I'm not going to try to get political with you guys.
No,
Thank you.
But-
Please don't.
That's not what the show's for.
Yeah, exactly.
I do want to say if there are people making $15 an hour at McDonald's, I want to be paid more.
Yeah,
And
I
I
agree.
think that's acceptable because I'm pretty sure you could run the counter of McDonald's.
Yep.
I'm sure you could probably work the fry station at McDonald's. I'm pretty positive I know how to make a quarter pounder with cheese. So
exactly.
I don't know.
For
$15 an hour,
I
I'll
think
take
some
it.
of the guys helping us do this show could probably do a better job too, and they should be getting paid $15 an hour as well.
Yeah.
So,
But I saw this the other day. I went into Panda Express, and on the door it had like they were hiring, and then it listed like salaries for a manager, like the manager of the store.
Oh my gosh,
The
how much
salary,
do they make?
$48,000.
$48,000?
To be a manager of one Panda Express.
Wow.
That is a joke.
Going to punch myself in
I'm
the
sorry.
face
I was like, I'm gonna go
and be gone here for a little bit.
I was like, I've been in the industry long enough. I feel like I could probably manage like a joint like that.
Not
So
only that,
I'm gonna
though-
go do that and make 48 grand
but,
a year. It's
but
ridiculous.
what gets me with that is like to be so public about that. Like
Yeah, it said- it was posted on the
How many
door.
times you go like in the restaurant, even especially in the restaurant industry, like when you apply for it, you don't really know how much they get paid until you really
Until
get
after-
into it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting.
That's
makes you
interesting that they
wonder-
put it on the
Yeah, that they put it
door.
on the door like before.
But not
you even
only
apply.
that,
And that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
but literally, I want to punch myself in the penis right now because that hurts me.
Yeah.
That hurts me.
Well, it's bizarre.
I don't make that much. I've never made $48,000 a year, and I've been a sous chef, and I've been an exec chef,
It's
but
just
I've
weird.
never made $48,000 a year. That just upsets me.
I know, me too.
But thank you for.
I just
bringing that
like
to my
that's. I just.
attention.
Sorry to upset you,
No,
but
it's just- but it's that public thing that's getting me, like that too. But again,
Yeah, why would you put that
on
up?
your door? Like, no, that's not what you put on the front.
I didn't get it either. That's why I was so shocked by it. I was like, that is not real life. That's
Exactly. It's
yeah.
I wonder, I don't know, like if there's posting it to get people in, but I mean, you can't falsely advertise the
No,
wrong
but that's-
salary. So I don't know, but I just thought that blew my mind.
Dude, if I knew I could go saute up some frozen vegetables in a pan.
Right?
No, you'd be the manager. You would just have to tell people to do it.
You'd like it. You'd be manager. You would just yell at everybody.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to.
You would tell people what to
you
do
yell it
and
out.
still make 48
Exactly.
grand a
Hey
year.
you go saute
Yeah,
those
exactly.
frozen veggies.
Exactly.
Hey you, make or heat up that soup.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
It's just crazy.
Jeez. Oh my
Right?
gosh, it just frustrates me.
I know.
Well, speaking of frustration, I kind of feel like I need a drink right now. It is St. Patty's Day week.
Yes.
So I believe
Yay.
you have a really cool.
Yeah, it's the Irish flag shot. We actually serve this at my restaurant on special for this whole week.
Okay.
I think we're doing it for the month of March, but yeah, it's really fun because it's actually like a layered shot. So you start off. It's just 3 parts to it. You can see one part of the creme de menthe,
Okay.
which is always good. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, it's not like
It's not my favorite, but
Yeah.
I dig it.
And then you add 1 part of like an Irish cream liqueur, whatever you want to put in there, Bailey's or St. Bernard's or whatever.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that choice.
And to top it off, it's usually just some sort of orange liqueur. We use Liquor 43 is what it's called.
Can you use what is that called?
They have like a grandma orange.
Yeah, can you use like the
Yeah.
Grand Marnier or
Yep.
whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have grandma has its own like orange liqueur
Gotcha.
too, so you can use that
Okay.
as well. But yeah, it layers beautifully. It's really fun to look at. It's a very sweet drink, kind of like vanilla-y. That Liquor 43
Does
is
it get you
is
super
a little
hungover with the
vanilla-y.
sugar?
Yeah, I would say so if you take too many of them. But it's really good. It's fun and it's festive, and a lot of people usually have them on special. So it's a fun little like, hey, let's just do a shot and just do one of those. It's always
that
fun.
is one cool thing about St. Patty's Day is seeing all the different drinks that places come up with.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you can get really creative.
Absolutely,
But
yeah.
Here's my thing with St. Patty's. Why does everybody in America freak out about St. Patrick's Day? But when you look at the people in Ireland, they're like, I'm just going to go have a beer.
Well, I feel like I have a reason for that.
Seriously.
It's because it's
They're not
a
down.
reason, and what it feels like what Americans like to do: dress up in something crazy and fun and drink.
Yeah.
It's just another reason.
Exactly.
Well, I'm not sure if it's St. Patrick's Day coming up or if I just need an excuse to get wasted.
Have a few,
right?
have a few beverages.
Or maybe I just don't need an excuse for that.
Yeah, exactly.
It tends to happen on a daily anyway, chef,
Right.
alcoholic, whatever.
Yeah, that's just the way it works, which is probably what's going to happen after the show anyway when we're done.
This has been a really good show too. I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys being here.
Always.
I'm gonna give you another little social media. We're on Mile High TV. This is Colorado Media School. We are doing this. We have a web page. It is called theindustryafterhours.wordpress.com. We have a Facebook page. It's the Industry After Hours.
Like it, tell
Like
your
it.
friends.
Twitter.
Tweet
Like it,
us.
share, do whatever
yeah,
you want.
tweet us at Industry Afters.
Yeah.
At Industry After.
If you want to check me out, I have a Facebook page. It's AJ Broilman. You can look at this face every day. You
Which
know, I know
means
you
no
guys
one's
want
gonna
to.
want to.
That's why I think this is why we do the TV shows, so you
Advise
guys get to
against it.
look at us. Joey here, freaking tacos, tequila,
Whiskey.
You
Yeah.
know, man, killing it. We're gonna be back next week. Love you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. We're gonna have a lot of other topics
Yeah.
and
I
other
think
stuff to talk
my
about.
mom actually might make a show.
That'd be
Stop
awesome.
by, yeah.
Industry After Hours, guys.